Welcome back to Pirate Island with Chataware, and now we're talking. Sorry about that. So a couple of people have asked, how do we use NPC phases in code? So let's have a quick detailed look at that. This tutorial carries on from the quick start guide. So if you've seen the quick start tutorial for version 1.03 and you're thinking, well, I'd like to do that, but how do you change the phases? How do you change the conversations to different conversations? Then this is the video tutorial for you. What we've got here is the captain character from the wonderful Cinti Studios Polygon Pirates pack. And we've just got a little island and got the captain out. We've put a mouth on him using Now We're Talking. That is a child of the head bone, and that's how we set it up. Again, if you've not seen how to set that up, please go to the previous tutorial, quick start tutorial version 1.03. Now then, this is what you will see from where we were in the last video, where we set up in the quick start. So we have two phases, that's two conversations. The first one is called Pirate Captain 001, and the second conversation is called Pirate Captain 002. Not very inventive, but it gets the job done. So in the first conversation there are just 5 lines that the character says, and in the second one there are just 2. We can tell the difference because this is a male character and this is a female character, and so when you actually run the show, it should be fine. So we'll just tell which one. So we're in the play phase of Pirate Captain 001, so that's the male character. Just have a little listen. And we've got the square mouth, that's mouth number 2 set up. So we could actually go to 3. Let's go to 3.
Where's the rum? Where's the rum?
And he's actually got lips on this time. This is a new feature in 1.03. We can turn it off using this little set of tick boxes. There we go, we'll leave it off. Now what we've included with the package is a script, and this script inside the Now We're Talking folder, in the scripts folder, set correct phase from here. And if we open this script up, let's get it on screen for you. Looks like this. Very simple. And this was used just to generate a very simple script. You have to have a reference to the game object where the character is, where the Now We're Talking script is, and then with a single line of code you send a message to that player and you just tell it which actual conversation you would like to play next. So let's try one. So we're going to take Pirate Captain 001 and we're going to cut and paste. It's just easy for me to cut and paste this in, because this is like if I press 0, 1, 2 and 3, I'll get each of these different conversations. So the first one is Pirate Captain 1, the second one we know is Pirate Captain 2. Just save that for a second. Let's add a third conversation in and we'll call it Farmers, because we've got a lot of farmers. So let's have a look. Here's the audio for the farmers. We'll take all those 17 clips and we're going to add them into the farmer list, which is going to be this one. Let's just zero that out. It's copied from the previous list, unfortunately, but anyway. And let's call this simply farmers. And I'm going to grab that, edit it, bring back this script and put it in there. And I think we'll just get rid of that for now. So what's going to happen is, if I press 1, it's going to set the conversation to pirate 1. If I press 0, if I press 1, it's going to set the conversation to the second set. And if I press 2, it's going to set it to the farmers. All I've done here is added an empty game object into, let me just close this up, into the scene. Oh, you can't see it, it's there, see. Just added an empty game object into the scene, dropped the script set correct phase from here onto there, and then we need a reference to the character. This is the character, here he is, and I need that reference of now we're talking. Where is the now we're talking that you want me to swap to, is what that script is asking. Now let's have a little look. So let's get the now we're talking open, and we can look at each of the phases here. So there's oh yeah, we've only got 2 phases because I actually edited it in the while it was running, silly boy. Right, so we'll get the farmers, grab all of them, padlock that, grab the farmers, add them to the last sample list here. That's called farmers. Yep, just check the spelling. Farmers, yep, that's correct. So there are 15 voices on the farmers one. We're currently on the first conversation. That's Pirate Captain 1. We'll swap it to the girl pirates for conversation 2, and then to the farmers for conversation 3. So that's 0, 1 and 2. So this is 0. So I'm going to press 0 on the keyboard. That was me pressing 0. And there we go.
Where's the rum?
So those are the voices
Where's the rum?
from this conversation. Now I'm going to hit number 1. So what happens is play phase switches to the second conversation. So we're now going to get this list. So we'll start the conversation.
Ooh-ar, where's the rum? Ooh-ar.
And it goes round, it loops.
Ooh-ar, where's the rum? Ooh-ar.
And then finally going to hit the farmers key, and we should see, the farmers play phase switch in. And so the moment we hit now we're talking play audio again,
Good morning.
we get the farmers conversations.
Morning. Morning.
Okay, and obviously we can still swap on the fly and check out how the other voices, how the other mouths look.
Morning. How's it going?
Let's turn those lips off.
Oh, morning. Not bad, thanks. Not bad, thanks.
Now at the minute we haven't got blinks on, so we'll have those on. That'll give us a nice bit more animation on the face.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
So that's the farmers, they're female farmers. Back to the female pirates. So that should have switched to phase 2. And actually if I hit these you'll see them changing. I'm going to leave the mouse there. So hold on, we'll put the mouse there. 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1, 2. So you can see this works perfectly, switches the phase, and off we go.
Ooh-ar. Ooh-ar. where's the rum?
And that's all you have to do. If you wanted another 5 conversations, so that would make it 8 altogether. We'd need to stop, obviously. Hit 8 in there, and then you'll get all the other conversations to populate with your new samples for here. You'd have to change the names. This might be farmers 2. Or actually, what I did have originally in here, which is a better way to consider this whole idea, is the first message, the first conversation might be the NPC gives the player a quest, and then we switch to the second conversation when the player returns having failed the quest, and we can then go, right, well, okay, here's the conversation they might have when he fails it. But if he succeeds, we could switch straight across to player succeeds conversation. Or if the player has ignored the quest or just hasn't got round to it, there could be a conversation called player ignore quest 1. And so you see that one non-player character can have apparent intelligence, and he can react based on the situation that the player finds themselves in at any one time. This script will probably get a little bit more work on it. There are a couple of other things that would be very useful to do, which we'll implement over the next couple of weeks. But in the meantime, that is how you swap phases and, therefore swap conversations in Now We're Talking. So I hope that was useful, and I'll say goodbye and thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Chatterware Tutorials for Now We're Talking. Thanks a lot. Bye.